Hello and welcome in Belgrade. I'm Michal Ptáčník, the currently serving Minister of Justice of Liberland, and this is my Congress candidacy. I have 5 minutes, so let's make it happen. This is the vision. This is what Liberland should look like in about 5 years. How do we get there? We are building a people-focused settlement. That means we listen to the settlers, realize their needs, and enable you to do what you do best, settle Liberland. We will set up settlement leadership and politics, and the pursuit of your happiness is the priority number 1. Liberland, Liberbase and ARC will all be working together, and we will keep alive that spirit of opportunity and optimism that has led you here. The settlement is not a resistance. We are here to stay and build good lives, build a city. We will clearly define the leadership roles and structures. We will set up realistic short-term goals, shelter, water, power. We will make sure that finances are transparent from day one. Budgeting is set up, processes are set up, and we hold onto them. You're free to build your own systems, of course, but as far as the government goes, it will do its homework. Your efforts, your important achievements will be all documented, and there will be paper and document trail for everything. Last but not least, we're ambitious. We keep on realizing the goals of the president, the hotel, tree houses, beach resort, you name it. Let's do it. How? With clean hands and clear communication. What does this mean? We will always speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing beyond the truth. Embellishment becomes a bad word, All the news will be accurate. All the reports will be made according to reality. And we are the nice guys and gals, and we have to show it. So we will increase in community engagement in Osijek Baranja. We will also make sure that there are no more misdemeanors for not necessary reasons outside of Liberland. So we will look inwards. We will start and continue a documented and persistent communication with all the counterparties in Croatia, starting with the Croatian forestry and the police, but also with the government and the Secret Service. And if they don't want to listen, we will not blame it on them, but on ourselves. And we will just communicate harder. So, what about the blockchain? Is it important? Oh yes, it is. And we start with Bitcoin, our reserve currency, and the first government currency of Liberland. It's here to stay. And besides it, there is the LLD, Liberland dollar, that becomes the day-to-day currency. The Liberland dollar will be used in the settlement as Liberland money. You will get paid in LLDs. LLD will be used to pay for goods and services. We will bring builders on the chain and will build a judiciary so that you have a recourse for your disputes. We will organize a big blockchain conference. When? In 5 election term max. That's something over a year. We will create systems that make sense. Company registration, sane and legal. A decentralized exchange so that we become acceptable for neighboring states. We will decentralize registrations, companies and stock markets into a DAO structure, just like Satoshi intended blockchain to be. We will turn companies into decentralized autonomous organizations and the Liberland registrar into an independent DAO factory or factories. We will bring in insurance companies and start building a parallel living space, an agora, an economy for freedom-loving people. So what are the priorities? A reform of settlement structure, including a settlement politics. Financial reform for efficiency and transparency. A working and decentralized economy on-chain and in Liberland in no more than 3 election terms. We will enable recurrent donation financing to make sure that Liberland's finances are forever stable. We will finish the judiciary for private law. We will of course finish drafting constitution and basic laws and hold general elections, and all that within 4 election terms, which is a year from now. Now it's time to talk about ideology. What ideas are you choosing for, not just priorities? The first and most important idea is libertarian rule of law. That means liberty for the modern age. The core principle is private law supremacy. Everything is governed by interpersonal relationships. This is how Liberland's going to work. Everything's about property ownership. Everything's about relationship between sovereign individuals. So laws are minimal. Adopt what works, so we are not just creative for creativity's sake. We're using working systems where we can and making new ones where we can't. We're transparent and we're realistic. We want to become acceptable for the international community, to live liberty and be a model for the rest of the world. A lot of people speak of new deals, and so we have to have one too. We have a new social deal. How does it work? Radical equality. Equality before law, no matter who you are. No space for identity politics nonsense in the government, but a freedom of speech. No cancel culture, free discourse. No discrimination, though, for immutable traits. But you are free to be you and to exhibit whatever traits and whatever advantages you have. You'll be able to help yourself and to carve your own destiny as an individual, not as a part of a group. We do not believe in groups. We do not believe in societies. We believe in individuals. We're pro-human and pro-progress. We bring progress back into progressivism, realize big ideas. Humanity is best when it looks to the stars and dreams big. Radical life extension? Yes. Ultramodern medicine? You name it. AI-driven economy? Of course. And Bitcoin and blockchain. We want to attract those who have big ideas and know how to realize them. Long-term goal? Live to be 250 and more. Have machines work for you. And be free to do what you love. Thank you for your vote.